So ordered. Member for Westlands, Team Wanyonyi. Can you give him the mic?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to give notice of the following motion, that aware that land is a critical but limited factor of protection that supports human habitation and food production, noting that agriculture is Kenya's main economic mainstay, appreciating that the Central Bank of Kenya, CBK, Monetary Policy Committee Agriculture Sector Survey 2022 estimated that the contribution of agriculture sector to the country's gross domestic product, GDP, to be 22% directly and 27% indirectly, through its linkages with other sectors, further appreciating that the survey showed that the sector employs over 40% of the country's total population. Concerned that in the Land Reforms Volume 3 publication, the Kenya Land Alliance land estimated that only 17% of the country's land mass is classified as suitable for rain-fed agriculture land, while the remainder is either semi-arid or arid. Further concerned that the country's agriculture productivity has been decreasing over the years, cognizant of the fact that the decline in agriculture productivity is partly attributable to the shrinking agricultural land due to unplanned settlements that encroach on agricultural lands. Further concerned that agricultural lands in the rural areas are continually being subdivided into small portions for build-up development, thereby diminishing the size of land available for agriculture, noting that there is need to put in place measures for effective land use in the country in order to guarantee optimal use of agriculture. Now, therefore, this House resolved that the government, through the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development, puts in place a policy framework for effective land use in rural areas by consolidating and designating zones for built development, for commercial and residential developments with shared public utilities, and separate zones for agricultural use in order to arrest further diminishing of agricultural land and steady the country's agricultural productivity. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Wanyonyi. Next order.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Next order, there are no questions.
Order number 8.
Hold. Yes, Honorable Robert Mbui, the acting minority leader.
Thank you for the recognition, Mr.